Hi folks, welcome back to The Addicted Bookworm. Alright, so today's video we're going to be talking about the Kindle, but not in the way that you think. So I was on my phone and I get like articles from the Good e-reader, and apparently, um, something's been going on with Amazon connected to their Kindles. And I read the article and I was sitting there in the break area just thinking about what I had read, because I like to do that. I like to think. I like to use my critical thinking skills when I read an article, especially if it's a device that I use. Um, and you know, people can gripe and complain about Kindles, but if you're using one, I think this is important. So apparently, they're suspending their updates, and I'm like, what the heck? So I'm gonna try to find it because I just like to put it in some kind of context, because um, uh, hold on a second. I'm gonna go on Google because it's just easier. Um, I'm trying to. Okay, so it said. Okay, this is Amazon changes their Kindle security policy. So Amazon is changing the duration of Kindle software updates, making e-readers less of a priority. And I'm kind of wondering about that. You know, you read this article, and you're like, you read the headline or you read this whatever underneath it, and you're thinking, what the world is going on with Amazon and their Kindles? Like you have a device. You have a device that essentially gave you unlimited amount of money. Like literally there's dollars coming down from the rafters, the air vents, the cracks, the freaking toilet, all that type of stuff. And you're like, okay, why are they deciding to make e-readers less of a priority when they have so um all right, so it says here the Kindle. So this is a list, so I'm going to read off this list here. So thank you, Good e-reader, for this article. So Kindle Scribe ColorSoft Gen 1, 32 gigabytes premium. It's okay. So software security updates through December 31st, 2030. Now, I don't know if this means that after like 2030 they're going to discontinue the Kindle Scribe ColorSoft First Gen. Same thing with the 64 gigabyte Kindle Scribe ColorSoft. Then the Gen 3 Color Scribe, the Gen 3 64 gigabyte, the Kindle Scribe without front light, the Kindle ColorSoft Gen 1. Okay, so the last security update for my Kindle ColorSoft is going to be December 31st, 2030. So, I wonder about that. Yeah. So, the Kindle, so it goes from the Kindle Scribe to the Kindle Colorsoft Kids. The last security is going to be in 2030. So that is about 4 years from now. Really? Seriously? In 3 years, the Kindle Scribe all the way to the okay, so let's see here. The Kindle Scribe 16 gigabyte premium pen all the way to the Kindle Scribe 64 gigabyte premium pen. The software security update through December 31st, 2029. That's in 3 years. And then they're going back and forth between 2029 and 2030. Then the Kindle Paperwhite 12th Gen all the way to the Kindle Kids 11th Gen is December 31st, 2030. And then the last two is the Kindle Scribe 16 gigabytes and the Kindle Scribe 32 Premium Pen 2022 release is December 31st, 2029. Alright. Amazon has changed its Kindle security update page in ways that will affect Kindle e-readers for years to come, and the company has not yet made an official announcement. Two key changes have taken place. Firstly, the previous version of the page made it clear that security updates were guaranteed for a specific time frame, normally 4 years from the date the device was last available as a new product on their website, but that wording has now been removed. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, the period during which you're entitled to receive updates now starts from the date you previously purchased the device directly from Amazon. This shift could mean that if you bought your device a couple of years after its initial release, your support period may have been cut short by several years. Additionally, they discreetly removed a line that describes device security as a top priority. While this might seem minor, it comes across surprisingly frank when considered alongside other changes. It's quite perplexing to say the least. On one hand, the security update page indicates specific end dates for various models to the Oasis 3, which is marked for support until December 31st, 2028, yet when you check your manager's device states in the Oasis entry states software security updates no longer guaranteed. See here. The 11th Gen Kindle Basic faces the same issues. So, alright. So, there was two responses to the article. One says, this whole thing is just pointless anyways. These are security updates, not functionality updates. It guarantees exactly 0 functionality updates, and Kindles were never exactly in jeopardy security-wise. But good e-readers said, this is likely also TLS SSL certificates to connect to Amazon store, which is why all the older Kindles just got discontinued. Alright. So, anyways, that's interesting to say the least, because I don't know if it means that that after they stop doing the security updates, they're going to start discontinuing these devices. I don't really know. But what that also tells me is that um, this might be the beginning of what this company is going to start doing. If you can't get a guaranteed security update, um, it's probably a good indication that support of these Kindles, like my Kindle Colorsoft and my Kindle Basic and all that, it no longer has the 18-year guarantee or the 16-year guarantee. It has its, okay, as soon as the last security update becomes available, we're going to start telling you, okay, we're going to stop supporting these devices. So personally, if I cannot sideload like books onto my Kindle after they're discontinued, then what I will end up having to do is buy another Kindle, which is not going to be good. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to see what happens. We have like 3 years before the next batch of security updates expire, and we're going to see what happens with those devices that I mentioned. I know I didn't mention all of them because I was kind of like doing a bulk thing, but I will tell you this. If I hear in 3 years that they're discontinuing the batch that went through the last security update, then I'll be like, yeah, they're not going to allow you to keep your Kindle for as long as you have it. So, so my thing is, if I'm told that my, I don't know, 5-year Kindle is no longer going to support it after a certain time, I'm sure as heck going to start just buying up books and making them all available for me to read offline. And then as soon as I read all those books, then it's going to go into storage. But it just really annoys me to no end about why this is going on. And yeah, I think that it's part of Amazon's greater plan to make you basically update your e-reader every 6 years or something. Anyways, your thoughts down below would be appreciated, and thank you all new subscribers. I do appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And yeah, so my next video will be my TBR reading blog, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.